Oh wow, wait, hang on, why can I hear my own voice? That scared me. Oh god, I don't want to listen to my own voice. Ugh, disgusting. Ugh. Did I fix it? There we go. Listening to my own voice, disgusting. Ew. I didn't sign up to become a VTuber to listen to my own voice. I mean, no, Harini Kondini, hello. Sorry, I'm a bit late. Hang on. Something weird happening to my... Eh? Hang on. Okay. I guess it's fine. Wait, why is my mouth so... What the hell is wrong with my face today? Eh? Why is my face all weird? Wait. Okay. There we go, that's better. That scared me. I looked like 1.0 Reiny for a second there. Oof, terrifying. Hi everyone. How's it going? Me every morning when I look in the mirror. LMAO. I ask myself that every day. Am I too late to order a daki? You are too early, in fact. They're not ready yet. Don't worry, I'll tell you. Itai desu. Anyway, oh, hello everyone. It's art day. We're gonna do some art. But before that, I was going through my old projects and I thought it might be kind of interesting for you guys if we maybe take a look at some of them. Would you like that? Some of them are stuff that you've never seen before because it's stuff that I've just never finished. What do you think? Some secret arts. Also, it's kind of nice to see the art while it's in clip because when you upload all these artworks to Twitter, Twitter absolutely destroys the quality on them. Seriously, Twitter just eats it up. It just goes... That's what Twitter does. When you upload art to Twitter, Twitter goes... And it just eats it. And then it uploads it, and that's what it uploads. It's like if you gave your homework to your dog and then you submitted it to the teacher. That's what it looks like. Twitter compression goes for sure. Anyway, I thought it'd be kind of fun to start with that. So here we go. We start with Reiny. Here she is. Let me fit to canvas. You guys remember this one, right? Reiny. Reiny was kind of like my first real experimentation piece as a VTuber. Like I'd always been like interested in illustration, but I never really took it like seriously until I became a VTuber and I started, you know, getting inspired. So this piece, like I experimented with a lot of different techniques. Some of them worked, some of them didn't. I think it was from this piece onwards that I was like, the lighting is excellent. Oh, why is small meow not working? Hang on, I'll fix that for you. There we go. There you go. So yeah, Reiny. That was kind of a nice piece to do, and you guys really reacted well to it. So yeah. There's some stuff that I would change, obviously. Like, I think the perspective is kind of weird. I look a bit top-heavy. I could definitely fix the perspective. But the hands, that's a fucking nice hand. Amazing perspective on that. Beautiful. Also, I think the way I shaded the skin was really nice. The hair could always use work. Hair is something that I always hate doing. Anyway. This next piece I did for Shizu's anniversary. Isn't it cute? Now that I'm looking at it, her face is too big for her eyes. Like, her eyes are too small for her face. I'm sorry, Shizu, for making your cheeks so chubby. Yeah, thighs Tascaru though. I really like how I did the thighs. And the slight reflection on the floor I thought was really clever. Yeah, this piece took me quite a long time because of all the details on her new costume. But yeah, I'd probably do it again. Fluff was really good too. I'd definitely do this one again. My scab's up when I don't have scab. Also, I don't do commissions for the general public right now because I'm kind of booked out by friends. So, but yeah, I like how this one. I like how I did the whites on this one. The hair again, the hairstyle, like this, the hair painting has changed because I'm still trying to work out what like how to paint hair. I use a lot of references when painting hair, a lot of tutorials, because I just can't figure it out. How do people do it? How do people paint nice hair? Anyway, this looks kind of plasticky, so I don't really like it. But yeah, that was that one. This one is another like birthday illustration I did for my friend Saki, Sakura Saki-san. This one I remember following a tutorial by Saito Naoki-sama. Saito Naoki-sensei. He showed like how to do like this dappled light effect and this nice background effect, so I used that in this piece. I thought it was cool. Again, the hair looks bland as heck. But it's just, also the resolution is trash because this is the resized PNG. I actually didn't save the clip file for this one. But I think it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sakurasaki-chan, kawaii ne. Kawaii ne. Kawaii ne. This one you'll remember, you guys, recently. The commission for Prism Code for Menno's birthday is Menno-chan. Aspect of Light, thanks for the follow. Is Menno-chan. Look how cute. This one, I learned how to increase the resolution of my art. I learned how to make it so that I can zoom in super close before it starts becoming pixely. Menno-chan kawaii. This one, I spent a lot of time trying to get this tummy right, you know? I spent way too much time trying to get the tummy right. You guys don't want to know how long I took on this tummy. On this one section of drawing. Worth it, right? And her thighs, oh my god, I want to put my head on them. But yeah, look, there's all the otagons in the background. So cute. And her cup says Ipui. Apart from this one, it says Uipi. Iupi. Because I can't spell. Iupi Ipui. I wonder if anybody noticed that this says Iupi. And I really like how her eyes came out. I think they're true to the original, but they're also kind of my style, so... Tummy important. I also look at this cool glitchy effect I did on the ones. I really like how this came out. But yeah, that's the commission I did for Menno. Well, I did for Prism Code for Menno. I thought that was cool. You guys remember this one, right? When I drew Mume, I was so proud of this one. I was really happy with this one, and it actually didn't take me that long to do. I think the part that took me the longest to do was probably the hair, of course. And also like these accessories here. Like I really wanted to get them looking 3D. Of course the hair, fucking god. The hair is looking a lot better in this one than it is in my previous ones, I think. But I think it could also be better. But also her face is so cute. Look how cute her face is. I just really like how this one came out. And I think Mume actually ended up using it for a thumbnail. So I was really happy about that. I was happy that she liked it so much she wanted to use it as a thumbnail. So. I also really like how this lantern came out. cute, isn't it? I like it. The mermaid-chan. Mermaid-chan. I also really like the depth of field going on here without it being blurry. Ah. This one is an old one. An old one that I never finished. It's Iku. I think, when was it? Was it Iku's birthday or Iku's anniversary, 6-month anniversary or something? It was some special occasion. I did a Totsumachi with Iku. And at one point, during the Totsumachi, she said, she was talking to another friend and she said that she had the birthmark on the booba. And instantly I was like, neurons activated, and I blacked out, and the next thing I knew, I had this sketch finished. My neurons were activated and it unlocked something in me. So yeah, that's why I drew Iku's boobas. I never finished it though. I'd like to finish it one day. I think this could be a really cool piece. I like the perspective of it. And I love her face expression. She's like, bleh. She's like, you want to see? Bleh. I love it. I love it. I love the booba. It's so nice. Overdrive. This one is more fan art, more Hololive fan art. I drew La Plus. When she debuted, I was like, oh my god, her character design is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I love the way she talks. I freaking think that she is just adorable. And I quickly drew a thing. I'm not super happy with it looking back on it now. At the time, I was really proud of it, and I thought like, oh man, everyone's gonna love this on Twitter, but it actually didn't do as well as I thought. And now that I'm looking back on it with fresh eyes, I can see why. You know, it's just a bit bland, it's a bit boring. Yeah, like, her face looks okay, and like, just the shapes of things aren't quite right. I definitely could have spent more time making this better. But I still think it's cute. I still think it's adorable. And I like the contrast of the yellow with the purple, like on her tie. I really think that's nice. Yeah, little bird friend. He's looking so grumpy, Karas-chan. Yeah, I thought this was cute, but it could definitely use some improving. I'm not very good at shading metals, like shiny objects. I don't really like, you know, I don't do a very good job shading shiny things. There's something I need to work on. I like it though. This one I did as like my last giveaway prize. I used to do a lot of Twitter giveaways. I don't so much anymore because I just don't have time anymore. But for this one I did a giveaway to celebrate reaching a milestone. And I decided that I would draw a Twitter follower, and the winner of the giveaway was this cute lady, Kiari-chan. I really liked her purple and pink bunny design. I think it was really pretty. And I wanted to draw her with a little bunny friend, so yeah. I think I also could have done better on this one. I think that there's too much light going on now that I look at it. I think it's too busy. It's looking too busy over on one side of the drawing than the other. Could have balanced it out a bit more. But still, I think it's kind of nice. Again, the hair needs work. But look at this cute little bunny. Look at the bunny. Look at it with the cheekers on the bunny and the fluffy tail on the bunny. Look at the bunny. I like the bunny. What's this one? Oh, this one was another one of my very first pieces of the Vtuber. I drew my friend Hannah. I really like her like room wear pajama costume that she has, and I was really inspired by the big bow towel on her head, so I drew her kind of adjusting it. I'm not really happy with the hair and the eyes on this one. The eyes look super like dead. But that's entirely my fault. But I like the overall, I like the pose. I think the pose is interesting. I think that it could, yeah, the face could have been much better. But yeah, I thought that was cute. Sometimes I just draw stuff because I'm inspired. And sometimes I draw stuff because I have to. Kumatanium, thank you for the 5-month subscription. What do you think, Reiny? Choose one. What makes an anime girl? Eyes, hair, booba, tummy, panties, thighs, feet. What makes an anime girl? Isn't it the eyes? The eyes make an anime girl. That's the say-so answer. The say-so answer is the eyes. I also like the texture on the towel. I think it's, like, from far away, it looks like a towel, I think. So I was really happy with how I drew this. I think, you know, these kind of fluffy, shaky lines really made it. What about an honest answer? Everything. Yes, that's right. Everything. I simply cannot decide. Speaking of flat chests, this one hasn't got a flat chest. Woo! Look at them titties. A masterpiece. I was actually quite happy with how this turned out, considering like I'd never really drawn a guy before. I'd never really drawn a masculine figure before. I was kind of happy. Quality belly, I know, right? You can kind of, ooh. I love you can see like all the seams and the light, the shine. Oh my god, the shine, so good, so good. I just want to stick my face right here. I want to put my face right there. Itai. Needs full body. Remember you talking about some live models they were... Yeah, that doesn't count though, because I was forced to draw those and I tried not to look at them because I was embarrassed. Look at this face! Look at this face! Look! Look at the blouse! He's so cute. I just want to punch him in his stupid little face. But yeah, I love how this one came out. Don't tell false. But yeah, I was really proud of this one. He still hasn't forgiven you for this. Well, I've got more bad news. I haven't finished with him yet. So yeah, I thought that was really sweet. I liked it. Wait. You guys remember this one? If you didn't know that I drew it, now you know. Because this one popped the fuck off. And it went everywhere. Like, everywhere. This ended up getting almost 20,000 likes on Twitter. And then, like, I found out it ended up on Facebook. People were using it for their thumbnails on YouTube. People are still, like, using it for their, like, strange, like, Heikos Bell's role-playing accounts. Like, I still get a role-playing account coming through and, like, retweeting it every so often. But this one, I actually really didn't like it. I really didn't like it. I actually didn't think it was that good, but I was really inspired by how, like, she was, like, upside down in her trailer. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. I want to draw her like actually being affected by gravity upside down. And like her little mouse friend like clinging on for dear life. And I drew it and like it ended up doing really well. Like it is easily my most liked tweet ever. Easily. This blows all of my other tweets out of the water. Other than this one, I think probably my next most liked tweet only has about 2,000 likes. Ah, itai, arigato. Jesse, thank you for 100 bits. Would you ever desire being a VTuber mama? Yeah, I've always thought that I wanted to be a VTuber mama. But then I got so busy, I kind of forgot about the dream. I still need to practice. The reason why I started doing all this art was because I wanted to practice so that I could draw nice VTuber babies. But now I've just kind of got absorbed in the art. So yeah, I really wasn't expecting this one to pop off as much as it did. And yeah. I mean, there's some issues with it. People pointed out that when you flip this, it doesn't say rat anymore because I inverted it instead of like rotating it. And like people were like, why are her boopers not affected by gravity? Because I'm bad at art, that's why. Did you really need to ask? No need to make me feel bad. Oh yeah. Again, we upped the resolution on this one. I thought the eye was really cool. I mean, Faye's eyes are super like colorful anyway, so I thought it was nice. The rat is flipped that way because it's how it is in the preview trailer. Yeah, that's it. That's definitely how it was. That's definitely what I intended. Really strong bra, yeah. But yeah, I love I love this little guy. Look at him. Look at him. He's hanging on. He's doing his damn best. He's so cute. Look at it. I love it. I love it. Again, I had so many issues with the hair. Not only drawing it upside down, but like coloring it as well. I just can't get hair to a point where I like it, you know? Hair is my #1 biggest issue that I have. But yeah, I think it's cute. Little jelly bean rat. Yeah, he's doing his best. Wait, and I did fauna as well. I actually started crony. I wonder why my crony art went. Hang on, give me a second. I started an illustration of crony. Is it on my tablet maybe? It might be on my tablet. I may not have ever uploaded it to the cloud. Oh yeah, looks like it. I actually started a sketch of crony and it's on my tablet, so I just never uploaded it to the cloud, unfortunately. I'll have to get it up at some point. So I remember I started streaming it. But this one, I really wanted to practice doing like a nice background, and I really wanted to do water. Because I really like the way that like water reflects on like surfaces. So that's why I did it like this. But yeah, I actually really like this one. And I remember again it not doing as well as I hoped. Looking back on it, like it's the pose is nice. I could have shaded the clothes better. The background looks a little bit bland. Like the rocks just look like blobs, really. They don't really look like rocks. I like this effect going on in the trees though. And of course, feet. But I like this one. I think the hair is actually nicer and it's the nicest I've seen it. Honestly. It's probably the nicest hair that I've ever drawn. Like, I like how it looked. And like these little water drops. Ooh, look at this one. This is a good one. Oh, look at these. Oh, look at these. Yeah, these are the good ones. Also, the booba is kind of weird. Yeah, the booba is super weird on this. Nice. Super nice. Yeah, the proportions are kind of crazy, but it's okay. Wait. Here's a sketch that I started and never finished. I was actually gonna draw like swimsuit Reiny, like lying on the beach. I never finished it though. And I don't think I ever will. Maybe it's too lewd, I'm not sure. I wanted to try perspective a bit. Whoa! Whoa! I forgot the swimsuit? No, it's there. It's very clearly there. Nice try, though. Hentai. The face is so cute. It's like, hmm? Hmm? Itai! The hips. The hips. Yeah, I could probably finish this at some point. You forgot the tail? It's a damn sketch! You think this is the finished thing? Of course there's stuff missing on it. It's a sketch! People come in here and be like, you forgot this. Obviously, it's not finished. Anyway. You forgot the color. You forgot to color it. You guys drive me mad. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to draw swimsuit right now. No feet! The perspective! The feet are behind! Oh my god, I give up. I'm not talking to you guys anymore. Anyway, I tried to draw Nemo. I'm not good at drawing guys. So I practiced drawing Nemo. Don't show him this, by the way. Don't tell him I did this, because I'm planning on maybe finishing it for his, like, anniversary. Hopefully. I don't have a lot of time, though, so maybe it'll come after. But, yeah. I kind of like the sketch for this. We'll see how it goes. I'm not good at drawing guys. It took me so long to get his face to a point where I think it's semi-okay, and even now I still want to make changes to it. But, we'll see. We'll see. Hi, Kiko. Hi guys, Timid, hit it. ASMR. Asthma ASMR. Tasukare arigatou. Ooh. Wow. So yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to finish this. Here's another one that I never finished. I wanted to do like a character design. I wanted to design my own like idol costume. This is kind of what I came up with, but I don't really, it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring. I thought the pose was nice though. And to be honest, I say my idol costume, the costume that I wear for my idol performances, like the military costume, it does have the beret and the gloves, so I really like that look. I wanted something that looked idolish, but also I have a lot of like really technical elements on me. I look very modern, so I wanted to give like a modern idol feel. I'm not really sure I like it. I think I like the skirt. I like how it's like a school skirt and then it's got some frills underneath. And I like this top. I like the crop top a lot. So we'd probably, if I ever get an idol costume, I 100% want it to have a beret and I 100% want it to have a cropped up because I think that that's cute. And like the shoes are just the same. My creativity when it comes to shoes is just non-existent. This next one that I'm gonna show you is actually a surprise. So, guys, if I show you this, you have to pinky swear not to show this to the person involved, okay? Pinky swear. Everybody in chat, pinky swear immediately. If I find out that you've clipped it and sent it, I will literally ban you. Like, I'm not even joking. If you clip it, I will literally ban you. Because I technically didn't get permission to show this on stream, but I really like the composition, so... On my honor, ban Ikazan? No, Ark. How about I just do it for you now? Anyway, really quick. This is another commission that I'm working on. Oh. Did you get that? Oh. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. Oh god, Noodler's here. Noodler. Whoops! Now I'm in trouble. Now I'm not gonna get paid. God damn it! Who told Noodler? Anyway, I'm working on a little something for a very good friend of mine. That's all I'm gonna tell you. One more time, I couldn't screenshot in time. Nice try. Noodler, looking pays off. Noodler, no, I'm sorry. Ah, he died. No salary. Yeah, I'm not gonna get paid for this now. Thing is, the funny story about this one is actually, Kawaii Code came to me first and was like, hey, we see you do commissions for Prism Claude. Would you be willing to do something for us for a very close friend of yours' birthday? Anniversary? Birthday. There's so many VTuber events happening. And at first I was like, I'm sorry, I don't really have time. But like maybe I'll doodle something. I don't know, you don't have to pay for it, it's fine. And then like a couple weeks later, I get a message from this person. And they say, hey, it's my birthday coming up. I really want an illustration of you from you. Would you be willing to do something if I paid you? And I was like, I said the same thing again. I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so busy. You know, I'll let you know when I'm free, but thank you for your interest anyway. And then I was like, you know what? I can't have her, I can't have her pay for art on her own birthday. So I went back to Kawaii Code and I said, look, this person has said that they really want an illustration for their birthday. I'll be willing to open up an extra slot for you. And so that's where we're at. Shizu! Hi! I apologize in advance for letting Reiny use the kitchen. Oi! Shizu! Shizu, can I do anything to you? What's like the mod button? No, I don't know. I don't know how Twitch work. Shizu's here, guys! Itai! Tag, thank you for the 1 gift sub to Shizu. Oh my god, you've almost given 50 gift subs. Are you okay? Why do you not have a Shizu whip? Because I already did. I did a drawing of Shizu. You missed it. Hello, Stinky. Wait, don't do sussy things to me. I can't guarantee that. I am gonna stay at your house at the weekend, so just type VIP Shizuka. Oh, let me try. Let me try. Everybody shut up for a second. Everybody shut up for a second. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Shizu, type something. Shizu, say hi. Let's go! There she is! I know how to VIP people now. That's amazing. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, I'm going to Shizu's house this weekend. We're going to do an off collab We're gonna eat spicy hot wings, and we're also gonna do a cooking stream, which I'm super excited about and also super terrified about. Shizu, have I told you how I'm like near knives? Are you aware of my relationship with knives? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe you should, she's very friendly with them, too friendly. Reiny's more of a danger and liability to herself than anyone's. It's okay, I could do the stabby. Yeah, she's gonna do the stabby. I burnt your hand last week? Oh, fucking hell. Oh no, we're both gonna be absolute catastrophes in the kitchen. Oh god, we're both liabilities. Maybe we should sign a waiver before we do this cooking stream that we can't like sue each other for this. Neither will survive this off color. Insurance, please. Yeah, can we put it on our insurance? Can we get Vtuber insurance? Oh, so yeah. Oh goodness, yeah. So please tune into Shizu's channel this weekend because I'm gonna be over there. I will not have my computer with me, obviously, so I'll be hanging out with Shizu on Shizu's Twitch, doing Shizu things. I need to figure out how to get my live 2D over to you. I'll figure that out at some point. Maybe I'll bring my tablet. We could probably use that. I'm not really familiar how dangerous Reiny is in the kitchen. Is it really that bad? Hey, thanks for the shout out, Tech. So yeah, I'm going over to Shizu's this weekend. I'm so excited! I need to go shopping. I need to get a few things. Anyway, that's this sketch. And this is the piece we're gonna work on today. Poi! I do have permission to show this one on stream. So don't worry. But I would still request that you guys don't tell anybody about this. Don't tell anyone involved about this. I'm like 98% sure that none of these girls watch me on Twitch anyway. But I would ask you guys, please don't take any screenshots or clips or anything. But don't clip or show it or I will ban. Wait. This is actually an older version. I took this piece with me on my tablet when I went to Germany the other day. And I actually finished the line art. But that was before I downloaded all the nice pencil brushes. So I deleted everything and now we're gonna do the line art all over again. I'm not gonna put a screenshot on Twitter. You like the sparkles? Yeah, they won't be there in the fish piece. I just wanted to give like an idea of like wind direction. But it's okay because these brushes are super, super nice and I really want to use them. So I'm okay with that. This one, I actually want to show you guys something. So because of the perspective on this one, I really wasn't able to like get it how I wanted it to look the first time. So what I ended up doing is I took a leaf out of Ina's book and several other amazingly talented artists. I made the scene in Blender using my 3D model as a base. So that I could get an idea of the angles and perspective before I actually drew on top of it. Wow! Thank you for the gifts of, I'm gonna call you Payu-san. So these are all Reiny. These are all Reiny clothes. And they turned into this. So yeah, I was quite proud of myself for that big brain moment. Yeah. Not bad, pretty good. And then I just like sketched in a sky. Those abs, yeah, the abs are pretty good. Not gonna lie, I have great abs. But yeah. There's tiny X's are saved in the channel, yeah, and the tiny little like band-aid. The synths are taking over iRobot. Look at her bald ass head. So in the end, everyone is Reiny. In the end, everyone is Reiny. Anyway, that's what we're gonna work on today. I'm gonna redo the line art for this thing, and yeah. I've seen more censoring indulgence. I feel like the X is making it worse. Thing is, if the X's weren't there, you wouldn't even be able to see anyway because my nipples are so small. You wouldn't be able to really see much detail, I feel. The X's are just drawing more attention, to be honest. But like, my worry would be this part here. I like how the cursor is a big no because that's what it feels like right now. That part is, it does have some detail. Just FYI. It is, there is some stuff happening down there. So that has to be there. The nipples are like, whatever, my titties are so small anyway, I might as well be a dude. False ID has bigger tits than I do. But does he have these abs though? I am absolutely shredded, look. Oh fuck. My abs are so good. Want to get closer? Anyway, the image is really bad because it's just a screenshot of Blender. Look, you can still see you can still see all of the UI. It's just a screenshot of Blender because I couldn't be able to render it out. I was just like, I just need to get the camera angle and then I'm good. How am I not banned? There's no skin color happening here, so I don't think the algorithm will pick up on it. It's very gray. Anyway, we're gonna do some line art today. Yeah. Hopefully, we're gonna do some line art today. I do want to make some adjustments to the sketch though, so this is a great final stream for the channel. Yeah, nice knowing you guys. I just wanna change Yura's leg here. I don't like the way that it's positioned really. Like there, I think is probably better. Oh. And like, let's bring this down into more of a natural position. Originally, it was like leaning on this fence post here, but then I remembered that Yura is quite a bit taller than everyone. So I had to adjust her height, but now her leg doesn't like sit nice. So I kind of need to just adjust it a little into a different position. It's probably a good thing that I'm redoing the line art because now that I'm here making various changes, it's like here. I want that to be okay. Still not really where I want it. Might redraw it. Damn, Yura, your leg's so long. Here, if I do this... Oh, that looks a bit nicer. By the way, if you're wanting to like adjust the positions of limbs and stuff, you'll see that I'm moving this middle thing. This is the pivot point. If you move the pivot point to where like your joints would be naturally, you get a more like natural range of motion when you're, you know, moving body parts. I use this trick a lot. Like you can see, I still want the hip to be here, but I want the leg to move, you know, kind of like how an actual leg works. It has joints and shit. So yeah. Pro tip. Right, I'm gonna fill in these areas again. Just quickly. Useful tip. Yeah, I know, right? And then, of course, very important. The thighs. Super important part. If I didn't get these right, the Yuragumis would absolutely murder me. I would have to sleep with one eye open for the rest of my life. Boy, that's thick. That's thick. Damn, Yura, you thick. Speaking of Yura, I haven't spoken to her in a long time. I need to do something together. We never really like properly collabed together yet, like one-on-one. Like we've done like a group collab where we played Gartic Phone with the other Prism girls. And then there was that one time where she got really drunk and she called me and I thought that there was something wrong because she like never calls me. So one time Yura got super drunk doing a stream and she called me and I answered the phone and I was like, "Hi, Yura, what's up? Are you okay? Is everything okay?" And I found out that she was just super, super drunk. So that was pretty funny. Yeah, other than that, like sometimes I lurk in her streams as well. She kind of streams at an awkward time for me, so it's not like the best time for me to catch her. Because usually when I finish work, she's like just finishing stream or something like that. I think that was when she also drunk dialed. Didn't she also drunk dial Pikumi, that meme? that stream? Pretty sure she also drunk dialed Pikumi. She called Yama! Oh yeah! She called Yama, she did. I remember. Because, like, I wasn't watching the stream at the time. It was only until after she called me and she said, "Oh, by the way, I'm streaming." I went and I clicked on the stream and I started watching. And a few others, yeah. So yeah, it's not often that Yura calls me. So when it happened, I was like, "Yura, what's up? Are you okay? You good? Everything, you know, is something the matter?" I thought that maybe there was like a big emergency or something. She needed help or something. But no, she was just wasted. I still don't like how this leg is. I'm gonna redraw the whole thing. I'm gonna redraw the whole thing. Just want to make sure I get the ruffles on her dress down. Maybe I should just like keep them together. Let's see how this looks. That feels a little bit more natural, more of a lean, I feel. I think that's a little better. I think I prefer this. I need to... Ah, I know what I can do. I know what I can do to make it a bit more interesting. I can maybe have her legs like cross slightly in the front. This. Like that. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh. And then the other foot here. Yeah, that feels better. And then you get kind of more of an idea of her height as well. I think I like that. Okay. Cool, I'm happy with that. She loves you enough to drunk-call you. That's how you know your friends. I know. I love all of the prison girls truly, dearly, deeply. They're all so nice and talented and just really amazing, amazing people. Right, let me get... Do I have my Euro reference here? I need to finish her dress again. Where's my Euro reference gone? Yorarikudo. Let me get my Euro reference. Aha! There it is. Let me see. Ah, I see. It does like this. It does like this. Yeah, that's it. She's got like a balloon kind of style dress going on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She got 5 of these. There we go. And then her her socks are they're just thigh highs, so just regular old thigh highs. Like that. And then her sleeves are like the hottest thing. They're so detailed, her sleeves. Let me bring up this. Yura, arigato. Yura, thank you for posting your reference sheet on Twitter. It's honestly the most useful thing in the world. Some of the girls don't have their reference sheets on Twitter or that I could find. So it was really hard to find like a reference image, but I have access to a super secret Google Drive that has everyone's references in it, so it's been so helpful. There we go. Like that, yeah. And then this, like this. There we go. There. Well, now I want to move her arm down because I was originally having her elbows resting on the thing. It looks unnatural here now. I kind of wanted to, because this piece is going to be used for like a cover art. For like a song. So I wanted to have like a couple of the girls like holding like phones with like music and like with earbuds in or whatever. You know, for like music. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for here. But yeah, I don't like the way that this arm is. Just as prison clothes, we have them all. Yeah, true. I'm gonna have to hide it slightly behind her, I think. Yeah. I think actually, maybe this arm could do with being slightly longer even. Yeah. I just hide it a teensy bit. And then... there we go. That feels much more natural. Shiki's arm has disappeared though. Shiki, no! Shiki arm! There. Shiki's arm still looks like it's resting on the pole behind her here. Like that. Okay, that feels better. Yep, that feels good. I like this a lot more. I think I do need to... Okay, nice. Cool, I'm happy with that now. It's a nice touch, thanks. Okay, cool. Let's roll with this. We'll start with the liner on this with my nice pencil brush. I need to actually start with the background because I need to separate the elements because I think that would make it easier for the video editor to have everyone separate. That's kind of why I've drawn them this way. And also the background separate, so I'm actually gonna... yeah. By the way, here's another tip for you. If you're wondering how I'm drawing a straight line like this, you just click the spot where you want to start, you hold shift, and it draws a straight line to the spot where you want to end in. It's super handy. Like that. And yeah. Wait. And yeah. Wait. Yeah. I could have saved time by like rendering the background in Blender, but I don't know how. I don't know how. And now these. Is that right? I guess it is. Maybe it'd help if I had this on. Let's keep the 3D on. That helps. And I can just kind of trace over it. There we go. Like that. I wish Photoshop would preview the line when you did that same shortcut. But yeah, but Photoshop doesn't preview the line, unfortunately. You have to hope for the best with Photoshop. If I can just get the basic structure down, then I can like have free reign on everything else. I always used to worry that like using like a 3D model as like a base would be like cheating, or you know, like somehow not art. It wasn't until actually super recently that I discovered that it's actually a pretty common technique among like professional artists to use like 3D models to help them, especially with complicated perspectives. And that kind of made me realize that actually it's okay to need a little help sometimes. Hands get so much easier with 3D poses for sure. Yeah, hands as well. But I mean, you can see here I got lazy when I was posing it in 3D and I didn't bother to pose each finger or each toe. So I just like had to kind of freeball it. But yeah. Like a lot of the proportions are still the same, and I think that's why it works. I think it's so like hammered into artists that like you have to do everything by hand or else it's not art or you're cheating. Or rather, I think it's so hammered into people who don't actually do a lot of art themselves. You know, like beginners. They see something from the outside and they think, oh, that's cheating. You just made it in 3D. The computer did all the work for you. There's still people that think like digital art is not real art. Because the computer's doing it, which is obviously not true. Here, I think. There we go. Look, already we've got a really nice perspective going on. Yeah, like I've seen memes from like artists like making fun of people who think that digital art is not real art. And it's like oh, what was it? It was like what people who think digital art is not real art think we do. And they were pretty much just, they had like a finished drawing and underneath a white canvas, and they erased the white canvas to reveal the finished drawing. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of funny. But yeah, there's, you know, some boomers think that digital art is not real art because like the computer does it all. It's just not true. If that were the case, I would not be sitting here for 20 hours finishing a piece. Some people say that to troll. No, it was a meme. I'm not taking any bait, it was a meme. I was explaining the meme. Yeah. Work smarter, not harder, right? They're just mad that I can finish a piece in 20 hours and not 24 hours. I know, right? Crazy. This line is way off. There we go. The meme is someone taking the beat? Yeah, okay. Alright, fine. Whatever. Whatever you say. I still thought it was a funny meme. It reminds me of that meme where it's like, how to draw an owl. Step 1, draw some circles. Step 2, draw the rest of the owl. I remember growing up and trying to learn art through like art textbooks, and a lot of them are actually like that. They are actually like, step 1, draw some circles. Step 2, finished piece. It's so painful. Like trying to learn from art textbooks is just like the worst thing. It's so much like, oh, man, kids these days don't know how good they've got it. They can like go on YouTube and figure out how to draw things back in my day. Back in my day, we didn't have YouTube. We had to go to classes or read textbooks. Hi, Herman. Step 1, get good. You know. And I remember the old, like, back before, like, anime was, like, the cool thing in the West. You know, like, way back, before anybody, like, most people in the West even knew what an anime was. I remember getting this, like, how to draw anime textbook. And, I remember seeing, like, fairly recently, like, scans of the pages in the textbook, and I was like, wow, that's really fucking bad. Like, the drawings in it are absolutely awful. They're, like, very typical, like, 90s anime faces, you know, very pointed, very angular, but drawn by someone who has never seen an anime before. You know? Manga and anime is still not considered art in a lot of Western schools. Yeah, I think when I was growing up, I was super annoyed by that, but I kind of get it now that I'm older. I understand now. Because, like, you're not really learning proper why can't I say it? Proper proportions. Like, it should be one of those things that you learn after proper anatomy, and then you stylize it, you know? I think you should learn correct anatomy first, and then learn how to stylize it. And I think that's how you get really beautiful, like, anime and manga drawings. And that's also, I see a lot of artists doing that. Like, they have a lot of, you know, very real, correct anatomy references, but then you stylize on top of it, you know. But, I mean, art is completely, you know, open to interpretation. There is no right or wrong way to do it. I certainly remember when I was a kid in school getting absolutely grilled by my teacher for drawing anime girls, and them telling me that that's not correct, and I was super sad by it. So I would secretly draw in the library at lunchtime because, like, the other kids would bully me for it. They'd be like, "You watch cartoons? You're a child, you're a weeb." But yeah. I think that's still the case today. You know, teachers, they're told to, like, teach the curriculum, and I get that. There's not really much room for creativity in an art class, unless maybe you take it at higher education, you got more freedom to express yourself. I'm not sure. I didn't take art at university, so I don't know how it is. I didn't go to an art school, so I don't know how it is. I just did, you know, the basic curriculum and then moved on. There we go. How's that looking? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Never seen such good perspective. God damn. Art classes are more about drilling people in the fundamentals. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. They're not really there to, you know, really give you the time to, I don't know, how do I explain it? How do I spell fence? C-E? Yeah. They're not super there to, you know, art takes time. It takes a long time for you to find out your creativity. It takes a long time for people to discover their style. Art classes in school, they just don't give you enough time to do that. And art is also something that's super hard to judge because, you know, something that one person absolutely loves will be something that another person absolutely hates. And yeah, teachers of course have their own perspectives. The students have their own perspectives. That's the thing about art, is I don't think that you can really grade it, to be honest. I just don't think you can grade art. That's my opinion. Right, I need to actually separate all the characters. So I'm going to start with Pina, I think, and work my way backwards. I want to learn 3D modeling one day. Do it. It's super fun. Yeah, 3D modeling will teach you a lot. There we go. Yeah, it's hard to grade art. I don't think that it's something that you can put a letter next to. I think that everybody has their own style and way of doing things. There's so many different mediums. There's so many different styles and techniques. You know, it's not like math where there's a right answer and a wrong answer. You know. Yeah, I mean, there's people you're gonna get along with and people you're not gonna get along with. Especially in school, you might not get along with all your teachers. I certainly didn't. There were some teachers I absolutely loved and some teachers I absolutely hated, but that's the deal. I need to actually make the canvas bigger. This resolution is not good. Put it at 300. There we go. Save. Just in case. How's that fence looking now? Still okay? Still fine. The fence is easy. The fence is fine. That's life in a nutshell. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's better. That looks much nicer. I had an art teacher at school that she praised every single drawing that your classmates did. Now that's a nice art teacher. That's a nice art teacher. I certainly didn't have an art teacher like that. You know, she was very much like, this is how you should do it, and if you don't do it my way, then you're doing it wrong. But I remember I had a graphics design teacher and she was awesome. She was amazing. I loved her. She was very like, she taught really well. It was very easy to understand. I learned everything, well, almost everything I know about Photoshop from that teacher. But this was like high school. I wasn't like, I didn't do it at university or college or anything. This was all high school curriculum stuff. And I remember in middle school, I guess. Is that what you call it in America land? Middle school? The one before high school. The one before secondary school. Like I was in the choir. I was in the school choir. Because I really liked singing, and like a lot of people in my class were also in the school choir. It was kind of like, it was almost like a mandatory thing to like sing in middle school for us. They very heavily focused on like singing and music in that school. So I was in like the school choir, and for some reason the music teacher just like hated me. And I had no idea. And I still don't have any idea. It's super weird. Like, she would just tell me off for like the littlest things. And then like there would be times where she would like deal out punishments to like people, and like she would deal out like a way harsher punishment to me than she would anyone else. Like I remember this one time a girl got punished for like talking during like the choir or something, and the teacher was just like, okay, if you're not gonna listen, go back to your desk and come back next week. And she was like super upset by this because she, you know, she wanted to be in the class and you know, be in the choir, but she could come back next week, so like it wasn't the end of the world. But then like a similar thing happened to me, and she was like, okay, go on, leave. And so I left thinking that like, oh well, this sucks, but I'm just gonna go back next week. And when I went back next week, she was like, why are you here? I told you to go. And I was like, but the other girl could come back. I thought that I was allowed to come back. So I was there like, so what do I do now? I'm here. And I think she just kind of like, when she realized that like I thought that I could come back because someone else did, she kind of was like, oh, fine, just sit down and be quiet. She kind of gave up on me. Was she old? Yeah, she was kind of old. You know, like grumpy old music teacher kind of vibe. But I remember being like, ooh, I don't understand. Why am I being treated differently for doing the same thing that this other girl did? But then, years later, my younger sister started attending the same school, and she was still there. And for some reason, this teacher was like overly nice to her. Like I remember my sister starting the school, and I remember telling her, "Oh, be careful of this particular teacher because she was super mean to me. So be careful." And then when my sister started going to that school, the teacher was like super overly nice to her. No, maybe she felt guilty from all of the years of torture she put me through. Maybe she didn't realize it was your sister. That's what I thought at first. I even asked, like, when my sister came home from school one day and was like, no, this teacher's actually super nice to me. I was like, well, did she know that you were my sister? And she's like, yeah, we have the same last name. So it was very weird. I don't know why this teacher was so super nice to my sister, but not to me. Like I wasn't even a bad kid in school, you know. I had really good grades. I did lots of extracurricular activities. I wasn't like a delinquent child. I would do well. I was well liked by my other teachers. I got good things on my report card. I got bullied quite a bit, but that didn't really affect my grades or anything. So I was like, where'd this come from? I remember one teacher that knew my whole family started teaching my dad in ESL, what's that? And then eventually taught me in AP English and said, your whole family sucks in English. I like that, you know, there's some teachers that just do it for a really long time and they like teach entire generations of families. I think that that's super cool. Oh, English is a second language. Oh, okay, I see. I understand. Was Reiny a Yankee? What, like American? No. I grew up and have lived in the UK my entire life. Oh, like a delinquent. Oh. No, I wasn't a delinquent. I was really good in school. I was super good in school. And even into high school, I did really well. It wasn't until I got to like, so we have something after high school called sixth form. And it's basically like pre-university, like pre-college. So in the UK, after year 10, you can either go to what we call a college for years 12 and 13, or you can go to a sixth form, which is basically the same thing. But like a college is like a dedicated like campus, whereas sixth form is more like part of a school. So they have the younger ages there, and then they have a sixth form section. So I stayed on for sixth form, which is like like trade schools. Did you have to go, or is it optional? Thing is, in the UK, you have to stay in school until, well, when I was young, I'm gonna show my age a bit now. When I was young, you had to stay in school until you were at least 16. So like a lot of people, if they didn't do sixth form or college, then they would have to do some kind of apprenticeship. Like you had to stay in some kind of education. So I just chose to stay on at sixth form because like I was already in the school, you know. So yeah, I stayed on at sixth form, and it wasn't until, did they change the law? I think I remember them changing the law at some point, so you have to stay on till 18. But I think it happened literally just after, or maybe just before I finished high school. Boy, that's really showing my age, isn't it? But yeah, so I was in sixth form, and I got really good grades up until sixth form, and it wasn't until sixth form that I started like kind of going a bit downhill. I kind of started developing some issues where like I don't know, I would start like losing focus. I would just like not go to school sometimes, because it was very much like a university timetable. So there was lots of free periods where you're expected to like study in your free time. But as like a kid in school, I was never like really taught those values. That like, oh, if you have free time, you're supposed to spend it studying, not spending it on video games. So like a lot of times if I had free periods at school, I would either just go home or like not come in at all. And so I ended up falling really far behind in some classes at sixth form. So I didn't really get very good grades in order to get into university to begin with. I still got like an unconditional offer from somewhere, but it wasn't my university of choice. So I tried to get into the university of choice, and they just wouldn't take me because I wasn't doing well in sixth form. So I ended up having to go to my second choice university, which is the one I got the unconditional offer for. And like, because it was my second choice, I didn't get first dibs on accommodation. So while like some of my friends from sixth form ended up like going to the same university as me, they actually got into the student accommodation program. Whereas because I was like, it was like a second choice for me, there was no more space at the student accommodation. I had to arrange my own accommodation. I had to rent a flat with a bunch of third years. So you can imagine me, tiny little Reiny, the first year, the freshman at university, having to share a flat with a bunch of seniors. And like, I didn't know what to do. You know, at that point, I'd never been taught like how to, you know, I'd never been taught that council tax was a thing. I'd never been taught like how to rent accommodation. I never like taught how to live on my own. I wasn't really looked after at all. It wasn't good. So my first experience like renting accommodation and living on my own was awful and terrifying, and I had the worst time at university. And that was partly the reason why I decided I wanted to just get a job and move back home instead, because I was just not having a good time. I ended up like, so, I mean, you have student loans in America as well, don't you? So we have student loans in the UK as well. And you get given a certain amount every quarter. And like, you know, I didn't learn how to budget properly, so I spent it all, and then I ended up having to get a loan from the bank until I got my next student loan accommodation payment. And so it was like, oh, I just had an awful time. It was not fun, and I decided, fuck it. I'm not enjoying this. I might as well get out now while while it isn't costing me any extra money. So instead of racking up like a huge student loan debt for doing the full 3 years, I decided to just get out after the first year and go get a job instead. And that's what I did. So at first I didn't want to admit it because I felt like a failure, you know? I felt like, oh, I could only do 1 year. I suck. But now it's like, okay, I had the experience, I learned from it, I'm grown from it, it's, you know. And also, I'm doing something I actually like now as a job rather than something that I didn't really enjoy as a job. I actually studied 3D art at university, but because I never went to any of my classes, because I didn't enjoy them, I didn't learn anything. And then, lo and behold, years later, I just teach myself 3D art, and I learn everything, you know, by myself. I needn't have gone to university and spent £15,000 on something that I've learned myself. So, just the FYI for those of you in chat who are thinking about going to university. I mean, like, universities work differently in different countries, but in the UK, you know, I didn't have a very good experience with uni. I have a friend that did 3D art at UK University. It sucked and didn't actually teach that much. Yeah, I felt the same, and I didn't like the class, I didn't like the teachers, I didn't like anything. I just kind of wanted to stay in my room and pretend that I wasn't there, because I just had an awful time from start to finish. So yeah. And then I end up revisiting 3D art later in my life and learning everything anyway, so there you go. The structure is a blessing or a curse depending on the person. Yeah, the structure definitely, you know, it wasn't for me. I think because I feel like, I don't know how it is now, but when I was in school, they really didn't take a lot of time to teach you how to do real world things. So I didn't really learn, like I said, I didn't really learn how to budget. I didn't really learn how loans worked. I didn't really learn how to do taxes. I didn't learn how to, you know, do all this like important adult stuff. It just wasn't taught to me in school. And I remember like thinking that, like, you know, why aren't they teaching us how to do taxes? I feel like that's going to be something I'm going to need to do when I'm older, right? They just didn't. No home economics class. They didn't have, it wasn't called a home economics class, but they did have like a cooking class. But it was like an elective, so you didn't have to do it. You didn't have to learn how to cook. And like, you could only take so many electives, you can't take all of them. So you had to pick and choose which ones you wanted to do. I did a couple cooking classes when I was in school, but not many. I only really learned how to make like cakes. I really enjoyed whenever we would bake cakes in cooking classes. I learned a lot from that. So yeah, even like into adulthood, I didn't have to. In the UK, the taxes work in a way that like, if you have like a regular like, you know, a regular 9 to 5 per se with like an employer, you can do something called pay as you earn, which they basically your employer just like kind of submits your taxes for you. They tell HMRC like how much you're earning. And then HMRC is just like, okay, we're gonna take this much tax out of your salary every month. And for like the longest time, like I did that because I didn't know any other way to do it. And also because I wasn't earning any extra income anyway. I was just, you know, I was just a normal salary woman. And then I started, you know, doing art and doing VTubing. And I came into a position where like, oh, I'm earning extra money now. I'm earning enough that I need to declare it to the tax man. What do? I've never submitted a tax return before. I was never taught how to. And so when things started getting serious on YouTube and on Twitch, and you know, I was earning enough money that I could, you know, it's not nearly as much as my day job, but I'm earning enough that I actually have to tell the taxman that I'm earning this much. I was like, shit, I don't know how the fuck to do it. And it was super intimidating to me because like, you know, you hear all these horror stories about people like going to jail for like tax fraud and stuff. And I'm like, oh, but what if I do it wrong and I end up in jail? What if I get in so much trouble? I was really scared, like really scared. But luckily I have a friend who went on to become an accountant, like a personal accountant. Like I did accounting, but it was for like investment companies and for like pensions, so it's a completely different ballgame. So luckily I had a friend who did like personal accounting, and they were very kind, and they told me like how to do it for free. So I was really happy. HMRC is surprisingly nice these days after years of being accused of being evil and uncaring. Yeah, I'm glad. I don't like how Pina's head is looking. Pina head looking a bit strange. Sorry, Pina. Pina head looking weird. Yeah, I'm new here, going around asking art streamers what first got them into art. Anime. Anime first got me into art. I was watching Sailor Moon on TV and I thought, oh my god, they're so cute, I want to draw them. And I started drawing Sailor Moon OCs. And then I became an anime girl. Well. I think that looks better actually. Yeah. And the rest is history. Yeah, and the thing about taxes in the UK is you have to like tell them how much money you made. And then like you have to say, because I made this much money, I think I owe this much tax. And then it's just like, okay. And then they'll take it. So it's like, But then, like, if one day they decide to check it, then they can just be like, that's wrong, we think you owe this much. And then you just have to pay how much they think you owe. That's the part that got me super scared. Because I was like, oh fuck, what if I do it wrong and I end up having to pay like £1 billion in tax that I don't owe. Being an adult is hard. If you don't pay, they'll take your VTuber model. No, I didn't pay for this though. This was given to me. That's looking a bit better. Here in Spain, there's a type of studies that's more like high school but less than college. It teaches you a job. As part of the studies, they teach you how to read your paycheck, how to write a CV. That's all super useful stuff. I didn't know how to write a CV when I was in school. They don't teach you how to write CVs. They teach you how to write super long essays about how to kill a mockingbird and Hamlet. They don't teach you how to write a CV. It wasn't until like I actually went to the job center. So like in the UK we have something called the job center here, and they kind of like do this thing where they help you apply for job seekers allowance if you need it, if you apply for it. But also they teach you how to like write your CV and how to like get a job and stuff. So I remember going to the job seekers company and asking them straight up, like, how do I write a CV? How do I get a job? What do I do? And they were actually super, super helpful. They were really nice and really helpful. And they helped me get my first job, which was absolutely awful. My first job was the worst job ever. Nice, yeah. To be fair, it wasn't their fault. I just didn't know what to look out for. I was like brand new. You know, brand new on the job market. I had no idea what I was doing. And so I don't know if it's the same in other countries, but in the UK, there's like this, it's almost like a meme, honestly, where like if a company like says they're like a marketing company, 9 times out of 10 that means they do canvassing and they're just expecting you to go door to door. And so me, brand new Reiny, fresh on the job market, gets a call from someone who's seen my CV and is like, hey, we're a marketing company, you know, you could earn this much, you could have a nice desk job, what do you say? And I was like, hell yeah, I want a desk job, that's exactly what I want. And then I get there and they're like, okay, so you could have a desk job, but you have to work your way up to it first. And then I was like, okay, what do I have to do to get a desk job? And they were like, oh, you have to do door-to-door canvassing. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't really want to do that. But you know what? I need a job. I'm fresh out of university. I need a job. I'll give it a go. I did it for a day and it was absolutely awful. I went in the next day and I said, this fucking sucks. I'm not coming back. I did the job for a day. You'd be surprised how many people buy things from door-to-door sales. Not many. Like, the reason why I didn't want to do it was because A, like, you walk so much. And I was like in agony even after just one day. You have like a certain number of doors that you have to like knock on. And like, you know, if you have to at least hit that number of doors, and then out of that number of doors, they expect you to like get a certain amount of like interested people, you know? And so after just one day, I was like, wow, this is actually awful. People are so abusive to you. Like if you're a door-to-door seller, I got yelled at so much, like it was bad. People were absolutely awful to me. Like they literally treated me like I was less than human. I was actually shocked. Like I get that like being disturbed while you're at home and people trying to sell you stuff is super annoying. But oh my God, it was really bad. Really bad. I honestly think that doing door-to-door is actually worse than retail. I did both, and door-to-door was my worst experience of my life. At least with retail, like if something happened, I could like go tell a manager or like go hide in the back room until they went away. But when you're doing door-to-door, you're out there on your own. It was bad. It was really bad. So after one day, I was like, this is the worst job I've ever had. I don't want to come back. And they were like, okay. I didn't get paid for it. I didn't get paid for the one day of work that I did because it was entirely commission. I had no idea at the time that I wasn't even getting a salary because I was never taught these things. You know, they make it all shiny and bright. They're like, you could earn £40,000 a year if you climb your way up to the top of the company. It was like a almost like multi-level marketing thing. But yeah, it was super bad. You didn't read the contract? I was like a child. I was like 18. Also, there was no contract. It was super suspicious. I didn't know at the time because I was brand new baby looking for a job. There was no contract. There was no formal contract or anything. It's a good thing I only did it for a day because that would have been super bad. Pretty sure it was an MLM. Yeah, maybe it was. But you know, you learn these things. You live and you learn. Anyway, I did that job for a day, decided never to go back again, and then my second job was retail. My second and third jobs were retail. I did retail for a few years actually, so I found out actually that when lucky I didn't end up being a cam girl, please. Please. I'm not attractive enough to be a cam girl, that's why I'm an anime girl. I found out later that when I was applying for other jobs, yeah, cam girl would have been a better experience, honestly. I found out when I was applying for new jobs that the company, like the marketing company, actually liquidated shortly after I left. So it sounded like I probably wouldn't have gotten paid anyway. So yeah. Then I started retail hell, and that was bad. So my first job was at my first retail job was at like a games company, like a retail, you know, selling video games, like high street video games, like retail. And I really liked it because like I really liked video games, and I was like, hell yeah, I can do this. I know a lot about video games. It was not what I expected. It was a lot of late nights for like late night games like dropping. So they would have like midnight launches for like big titles like Call of Duty and stuff. And you would have to stay late until midnight. And like the doors would open at midnight and then people could buy the games at midnight. And they would come in and you'd be there until like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then they also had like occasionally if they had like a big marketing strategy come in, you would also have to stay super late for like having a big turn down of the store. I had to do that a couple times and it was the worst experience of my life. They're like, oh yeah, it's super casual, you just come in your casual clothes, we'll feed you pizza. But like, it was awful. Like imagine having to like stay in the store. You've been in the store all day at that point. And then you go home and you have to go back at 11 o'clock at night. You don't get to go home until like 3 in the morning. And then you have to go into work at 9 a.m. the next day. It was bad. And on top of that, it wasn't even like, sometimes you get really cool, like people come in, you get like the gamers come in and you get to talking to them about their favorite game and stuff. But, oh, I'm a cat again, hang on. But more often than not, you get like the grandmas and the mums coming in saying like, my kid wants this game for their birthday. And then like, because like I know what game the kids are talking about, they'll come in with a list and say like, so it's my kid's birthday, he wants the new, he just said he wants the new Call of Duty game. And so I point them, I'm like, oh, great, we just had one come out, it's this one, your child is probably referring to this one. They look at it and they're like, oh no, that's too expensive, I don't think they mean that one. And so then I'm like, oh, okay, perhaps they mean this one, points to a title from 2006. I feel sorry to the little boy on his birthday who is expecting Call of Duty Advanced Modern Extreme Warfare 7. And he wakes up and he unwraps it and he gets a copy of Call of Duty 2. First time parent? Maybe. Maybe. Ah yes, children are known to be very budget conscious, yeah. So sorry to that child whose day got ruined, but unfortunately I did try to explain to your mother that that was the correct game. However, your mother did not buy it. Your mother disagreed. It was Call of Duty. Yep, that was it. It was Call of Duty. Sorry, kid. I remember when games used to cost less than 60 bucks. When I was working there, they cost around... AAA titles cost around 45. Like Nintendo titles used to cost around 45. And so yeah, again, had like super not a very nice experience there with customers and just people being nasty. You know, I had one guy come in, it was Black Friday, and Black Friday is already like the worst for retail. I don't know why we decided to adopt it here in the UK, because it's just the worst. If you're a retail worker working Black Friday, I am so sorry for everything that you have to go through. So anyway, it's Black Friday. We have like several promotions going on. And it was like bundle promotions, but it would only, you know, there was only enough promotions to go around so long as there was stock of like the console being bundled, you know? It was you, I knew it was you. I'm sorry, I did try. So like once like something in the bundle sold out, that was it. We couldn't sell the bundle anymore. And like we got told at the start of the day, like, you know, Black Friday like goes on for like an entire weekend here. They don't stop. And like they sold out real quick. So we were told at the start of the day, hey, we've run out of this like bundle item, so we can't do the promotion anymore. But like they didn't take the posters down for the promotion. So people were still coming in asking for the promotion, and we would have to be like, oh, sorry, we actually sold out of the bundle item, so we can't do the promotion anymore. And like most people would be like, oh, okay, thanks anyway. But like one guy came in and he was just, oh, he was so toxic and awful. Like already as like back in those days, being a woman, working in like a game store, you get so many sexist comments being like, you don't know anything about games. Or like, why is a woman working here in a game store? You clearly don't know anything about what you're doing. But like this guy was so awful. Bearing in mind, I was only like 19 at the time. I was still very much a little baby. And this guy comes in, he's like, hey, can I have this promotion? I'm like, oh, I'm really sorry, but the promotion's sold out now. And he just goes off on one. He's like, well, the posters are still up. Where's your manager? I want to talk to your manager. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. My manager's over there. You can go talk to him. I'm just doing what I've been told, I'm afraid. And he's like, you're rubbish. You're a piece of shit. You're so bad. You're really rubbish at this. You're a stupid woman. You don't know anything. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I go and hide in the back room for a bit. I go and hide in the back room until I think that he's gone away. Was it this guy? Maybe. Until I think he's gone away. And then I come out and I go back to like doing my job. Turns out he hadn't left yet. He was like talking to my manager, who like completely undermined all of us and just gave him the bundle anyway. So then when this guy finishes checking out with his bundle that we weren't supposed to be selling him, he comes straight over to me and is like, this guy sold it to me immediately. He didn't even ask any questions. You're rubbish. You clearly don't know what you're doing. And I just like broke down in front of him. And his friend was there. And his friend was telling him like, look, back off, dude. You're making her cry. You're upsetting her. Be nice. And he was just awful. Absolutely awful person. If you were that guy, just so you know, that day that you treated me like trash affected me for the rest of my life, and you are actually the worst human being ever. So yeah, I was super like upset, and I went to hide in the back room for the rest of the day. I genuinely wanted to punch him. That was the first time I genuinely actually wanted to like hit someone. So yeah, that was not good. Yeah, the manager should have taken down the poster, and when like the guy went to the counter to talk to him, he should have had our backs and said like, look, I'm sorry, but my employees are right. We've run out of this bundle item. We can't sell it to you. Anyway, it turns out that manager was really bad at his job, and he got replaced a few months later by a different manager. But the manager decided not to renew my contract, so I got a job elsewhere. And then came my second retail experience. And okay, like the customers in retail are already kind of like, this is looking so cute, by the way, adorable, are already super like hard to get along with. But my second experience in retail, like my co-workers were so bad. They were really awful people. They were just like typical, very cliquey kind of like, I worked in a fashion store. It was like a pretty high-end like fashion brand. So all of the girls that worked there were very like normie, cliquey, high school type women. You know, very focused on appearance and fashion and stuff, as you should be if you're working in like a fashion store, you know? And they were just absolutely awful to me. They treated me like really badly. You were supposed to have like, so there was 2 shifts, right? There was the morning shift where you start at 7 and you finish at 3. And then there was the evening shift where you start at 3 and you finish at like in the winter you finish at like 9, and in the summer you finish at 11 because the store is open longer in the summer. And because they didn't like me, they would back to back give me the morning shift and the late shift and the morning shift and the late shift. So that every other day I would always have like no sleep because I would be finishing at 11 and then have to start again at 7. And then the next day, like I would have, you know, I would finish at 3, but then I would have to, you know, do the late shift again. And like the turnaround, the staff turnaround was super bad. Like people were off sick all the time. Some people just didn't come in. They also like refused to train me on stuff, and then they would like blame me when I didn't know how to do it. So like I'd been there for like maybe a month, and a lot of other people who started at the same time as me were like, they would like train them to learn how to use the till and stuff. So that you could like check out items for people in the queue. They never taught me how to use the till. So when it got super busy and like I couldn't support my colleagues, they would be like, you need to do more to support your colleagues. And I'm like, well, I can't because you never taught me how to use the till. I don't know how to check people out on the till. So I can't help at all, actually. And I would constantly tell them like, hey, it would be really helpful if you taught me how to use the till so that I could check people out when it gets busy. And they just like never did. And I was like, what the fuck? Why aren't you teaching me how to do my job? And like, yeah, they were super bossy and like cliquey and stuff. And like, they would like, I remember this one time they were all like meeting at the shop to all go out ice skating. And like, they made a big point of like not inviting me to go ice skating. But they all met at the shop where I had to stay behind and clean up after them. So like, they all met at the shop and were like, okay guys, we're gonna get ready to go ice skating now. And I had to stay there and clean while they all met and just like went out and had a nice time, and I had to clean up after them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was workplace bullying. I'm like 100% sure it was workplace bullying. And then the final nail in the coffin was, so because it's like a high-end like fashion store, they're pretty tight on like theft and security and stuff. So there's like secret code words that you say when you suspect someone of, you know, unscrupulous activities. And you know, it was just a normal average day. Yeah, lawsuit, whatever. I was 19 at the time. I didn't know anything. Like, it's so much cheaper and easier just to like move on. But like the store was pretty busy. I was on the fitting rooms, and when you're on the fitting rooms, you cannot leave your post. So you have to stay at the fitting rooms until someone swaps out with you. So I was on the fitting rooms, and it was quite busy. You know, you get people coming in trying stuff on. I actually really liked working the fitting rooms because I got to have a chat with customers and be like, oh, that shirt's really nice. You know what would go well with it is these pants. And they would be like, oh yeah, that's super cute, thank you. You know, it was nice. I like fashion. And then this guy comes in. He comes in with like a polo shirt, and he's like, I'd like to try this on, please. I'm like, sure, no problem. Here's your thing. Here's your fitting room. Go ahead. Let me know if you need anything. And then after a short while, the guy comes out. I ask him, you know, is everything okay? Do you need another size? He's like, no thanks, don't worry about it. And he just throws the polo shirt into my hands and then like quickly exits the store. And then one of my colleagues comes over like a few minutes later and was like, did anything seem weird about that guy who, you know, that guy who came in with the polo shirt? And I was like, no, but he left in a hurry. And then my colleague like inspects the fitting rooms to like see if like anything had been like hidden or damaged or whatever. he comes out and I was like, I asked him, did you find anything? Did he take anything? And he says, no, I didn't see anything. And then, like, a few moments later, the security comes and, like, comes in to see the footage. And I was like, oh shit, it was probably that guy. He probably stole something. And we were just too late to catch him. And then a few weeks later, like, I have like another management review because of poor performance, but actually they just want to sit down and bully me for a while. And they bring up this guy that came in. And I was like, why are you telling me about this? And they were like, oh, this guy stole something. And I explained the situation. I was like, oh, well, I didn't know I was on the fitting rooms. He came in, he tried something on, he gave the stuff back to me, and then he left. And then they were like, oh, well, your colleague who went in to check the fitting rooms said that he hid something in there and you're supposed to check the fitting rooms. And I was like, but my colleague checked the fitting rooms. I asked him if there was anything in there and he said no. So why? And they were like, well, he did hide something in there. Like, why are you telling me this? I asked my colleague and he said no. Anyway, that was kind of like the final straw. After that point, I was like, you know what? I'm sick of getting blamed for stuff that I didn't do. I'm just gonna go. Because they were, at that point, it was pretty clear that they were trying to get rid of me anyway. So I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm having a miserable time anyway. I'm just gonna go. And that was my third job experience. Yeah, that was pretty shitty. How does Pina's shirt look? Pina penguin. Pina shirt. Ah, okay. It's like a sailor suit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. At least they didn't make you pay back for the products they stole. Yeah, at least they didn't do that. I mean, I wouldn't have done it anyway because it wasn't my fault. Like, I wasn't the only person working that day. They had like a full staff on because it was super busy. It was like the summertime, so there was like a load of people there. I wasn't the only staff working that day. And like, they knew that he was stealing because like, obviously someone was in the back watching the CCTV and they knew to call security. So like, why is it my fault? Why was I the only person who got told off for that? What about my colleague who told me that he didn't hide anything in the fitting rooms, but actually he did? I don't know. And then what was my next job? My next job after that, I actually got the desk job that I wanted. So I had been looking for, just after all of that retail hell, I was just like, I just need a quiet desk job. I need a job where I don't like sit down. No, I need a job where I don't have to like stand up and be on my guard all day. I need a nice desk job where I can just, 9 to 5. I need a 9 to 5 desk job. What was the codes we used for people stealing? Well, like, I guess I could tell you because it would be different in every store. But in our store, if like you suspected someone of stealing, you would loudly like ask someone, "Oh, can you change the music, please?" That was the code for us anyway. So we would be like, "Oh, can you go to the next track? Can you change the music?" And that would be like, and then you would have to like immediately go over to the person you thought was like being suspicious and ask them if they needed help. So like, your colleagues were aware that you said the code word, and then you would be standing next to the person who you thought was being sus. And that's how, you know, that was done in our store. But yeah, I was like, okay, I've had enough. I really want a 9-to-5 job. Please, no more. So I finally get a nice desk job that I wanted, and I'm like, great, this is fantastic. I need a desk job, you know. I've been through so much retail hell. I finally get a nice 9-to-5 desk job, and it goes great. At first, I'm doing super well in my job. I'm doing really well. I'm getting like, you know, I'm learning really quickly. My colleagues, my manager is like praising me a lot. They're like giving me lots of like praise and like benefits and bonuses, and they're letting me get away with anything. It's great. It's wonderful. And then like all of a sudden something changed. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just like, you know, the honeymoon period ends. But like my colleagues started getting really shitty with me. I'm beginning to think that maybe I'm the problem, but I don't know what my problem is, so. But I'm pretty sure in this case I was not the problem, because like, they would start being like, you know, they would usually say like, oh, you've worked really hard today, there's nothing else for you to do, so you can just go home early. And I would be like, great, thanks so much, I'll see you tomorrow. You know, I was doing my work so quickly that they would just like let me go home. And I was like, great, wonderful, I'll do that. And, you know, they would do that fairly often because I was doing my work fast, you know? And then one day they say, oh, you're working really hard. You've done all your work today, so you can just go home. And I was like, great, wonderful. I'll see you tomorrow then. And then the next day I come in and my manager sits me down and is like, we don't think you're taking your job seriously enough. You keep going home early. And I'm like, but you asked me if I want to go home early. If you don't want me to go home early, why are you asking me if I want to? The answer is obviously going to be yes. And she was like, oh, well, we say that, but we don't expect you to actually do it. I'm like, what planet are you from? Hello? What planet are you from where the person you're asking if they want to go home early says no? And so that was, yeah, she was a boomer as well. She was a boomer as well. It's a test to see if an employee cares about the business. Well, fuck you. Of course I'm gonna go home early. But yeah, she was, and then like she would just start getting like super like passive aggressive with me. She would like make these like snide comments and stuff, and she would just be like super awful. I remember at that point, I had actually moved away from the town that I was working in, and I had to then take a train to work. And like usually I would, you know, I'm very punctual. I don't like to be late. But this one time I remember I was actually late because the train broke down. And like I sent her a message saying, I'm so sorry, but the train is broken down. You know, I actually took the train before the one that was due to come in, so I should still be there on time, but just in case, I might be a couple minutes late. And she was like, okay, I'll see you when you get here. And I was like, great. So by some stroke of luck, my train is late, but I still have enough time to run to the office, and I'm only 1 minute late. Exactly 1 minute late, because I looked at the clock. I walked in, I looked at the clock, and I thought, oh my God, thank God I'm only 1 minute late. The first thing my manager says when I step into the office is, you're late. I know that I'm late. I told you that I would be. Also, I'm I'm only 1 minute late. And she's like, you should be sat at your desk, turning it on 15 minutes before. Hello? Hello? That's not how this works. Exactly. It's not how this works. I was like, what the fuck? Hell no, yeah. She kind of had a lot of issues, to be honest. She was very uptight. She was very much, you know, she was a very highly strung boomer. But like, I couldn't understand why she was like suddenly, like, it was almost like a switch would flip and she would just start being nice to me again. Because when she realized that I was looking for other jobs, she like started like telling me that she would give me like pay rises and stuff, and they were like really good pay rises, really good money. And like at that point they had already given me like a pretty good pay rise. I was earning a lot of money, and that's why I thought like this job was going so well, because they just kept like offering me more money and I was like, hell yeah. And so when I like handed in my notice and they said, hey, I'm gonna leave the company, they were like, oh, but we were gonna offer you so much money. And I was like, oh, that's too bad, I'm leaving because you're kind of a psychopath. And then there was like a few other issues where like a family member of mine started having some pretty severe health problems, and I had to like dip out of the office to like go to the hospital. And she like pretended to be like super like, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, go to the hospital, go see them, go make sure that they're okay. And then like the next day being like, well, you didn't get your work done. I'm like, I know, because you said I could go to the hospital. So I was like, okay, I've had enough. This woman kind of crazy. I don't want to deal with it anymore. A lot of issues, yeah. Like, I don't think I cried as much at a job as I did at that job. Like, that job genuinely made me, like really upset some days. Like, she really said some not very nice things. So, yeah. And then, what did I do after that? After that, I think I kind of took a little break for a while because I was kind of burnt out. And I'd moved back in with my family again. And I decided to travel a bit, actually, after that. After that, I decided to take some time off to travel a bit. So I went to lots of different countries. I went to, you know, I tried to go to a different country like every couple months or so. And that was like so much fun. I had the best time traveling the world. I had a bit of money saved up and I just decided, you know what? I've been through a lot lately. I kind of just want to like take some time out from work and I want to go travel the world. And that's what I did. And it was great. It was really great. I went to like Italy. I went to Iceland. I went to Finland. I went to Japan and South Korea and Dubai. I went to where else did I go? I went to the States a couple of times. You know, I bounced around a lot. It was really good. My favorite trip was obviously Japan because I talk about it all the time. I actually ended up staying in Japan for a whole month. I liked it so much. I had planned to actually only go for 3 weeks to Japan. I only planned to stay for 3 weeks, but actually I was like, you know what? Let's stay for a whole month. And it was really good. But also Iceland was really nice. Iceland was super pretty. I went over Christmas and I saw like the Northern Lights. I spent like Christmas in Iceland. I saw like New Year. They did like a big fireworks display. I went to like the hot springs and stuff, and it was just like really nice trip. Really, really, really good trip. There we go. actually. Yeah. There you go. Over Christmas got the prices. Yeah, it was really expensive, but I just decided I wanted to do it, so I didn't really care about the price. Yeah, it was super expensive, but you know, I wanted to visit, and I had some money saved up and I had some time, so I was just like, okay, I'll go. Oh, and Thailand as well, of course. Of course, I went to Thailand a few times. But yeah, it was super, 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 super good and amazing and great and very much recommended. Pina, how many buttons you got on your... Ah, 4. 4 buttons. Did you have friends in these places or solo traveling? I was solo traveling. I found that, like, family holidays are great and all, but, like, I wanted to go to these places and, like, I didn't have anybody who really wanted to come with me. My family were obviously busy working and stuff, and I didn't really have any friends, so I was just like, okay, guess I'll go on my own. And since I started solo traveling, I haven't been able to stop because it seriously is the most fun experience that you can have, I think. I solo traveled everywhere. I got to do everything that I wanted to. You know, I didn't have to worry about anyone else. It was amazing. I recommend solo traveling at least once in your life. And then, like, I found that actually a few of the places that I went to, I was like, hey, you know, my family would really like this place. I would really like to go with them next time. I was like kind of scouting out all these places beforehand and then being like, oh, okay, this was super fun. My family would really like this. I'll also, you know, see if they're interested in going next time. And yeah, it was like that, pretty much. But yeah, Japan was super amazing. I really want to go back so bad. It's been so long. Iceland was super fun. I mean, I go to Thailand fairly frequently. I do love Thailand. No stinky family can ruin your holiday. Yeah, no stinky family to worry about. I think the ideal is solo traveling and meeting friends as part of it. I did do that. I did that in Iceland. So I did decide, you know what, while I'm out there, I think it would be super fun to meet like a local and for them to like take me to like a nice, you know, a hidden gem restaurant or something. So I downloaded like an app to find friends, and like I did meet someone while I was out there and they were super nice and we kept in touch for a little bit, but then we kind of like fell out of touch. So, but yeah, it was a super nice guy. And like we went to a nice restaurant and I learned a lot. It was really cool. And like now that I really want to go back to Japan, you know, obviously I have a lot of friends there now, so it's gonna be another experience for me to, you know, meet up with my friends that are over there. I want to see Aoi and Iku and Pan and Ojiki-chan and Nemo and all of my other JP friends. Hey. Cute Pina. Boy, this one stream and we've only done the background in Pina. Clive off collab when? They've not even debuted yet. What do you think the answer's gonna be? Hello? Soon. Okay, sure. You tell yourselves that. Is that Pina's buttons are round? Yeah, they're round. They're round buttons. You know, you got your paws ready to snatch them up. True, but also, give me a little credit. I want to be a good senpai. I hope they do well. I'm really excited. By the way, you know that surprise that I was working on? I keep dropping hints about? That is probably gonna come out tomorrow or the day after. Very soon. So you guys are gonna hopefully see it real soon. I'll let you know more about it when I know. But so yeah, let's all I'll say is it is not on our channel. It is on someone else's channel. It is a thing that is gonna happen on someone else's channel. That's kind of all I'm gonna say for you. If you figure it out from that, I'll be genuinely impressed, but you guys will actually see what it is soon. Thank you for the hydrate, however, get scammed because I don't have any water. Ow. I'm a bad streamer and I never have any water with me. Itai! Nice. Oi, go get some water. No, you can't make me. Actually, I do need to get water. Is it a collab cover? Like I said, it's something completely left field. You will not guess what it is. You will not guess what it is. Where's your Diet Coke? I drank it all. A collab cover is not that far off from what I would usually do anyway, because I'm currently working on several. Is it an off collab? You know I'm doing an off collab this weekend. So no, it's not. It's not a surprise if I've already announced it. Come on, guys. Put some brain cells into it. Rainy bathtub stream. I've done that before. Are you really? Would you really be surprised if I did that again? I've done that several times before, in fact. Well, I've done bathtub space. I guess I've not done a stream yet. Okay, fair point. Is it a cooking show? Again, done that before. My God, guys, come on, please. Please, I'm begging you. Yes, but this is on someone's channel, so an off collab in the bathtub together. Oh, there you go. Merp, you're a genius. You've just got my next stream lined up. A normal stream? You really do those? Yeah, a stream where absolutely nothing happens. Well, no, if you're on Discord, you know that I had to record something. So I was recording something for someone else's channel. That's it. You're not gonna guess what it is, but it is kind of funny laughing at your suggestions. You're not graduating, right? On someone else's channel? Yeah, hi guys. It's me on this channel. By the way, I'm graduating. Guys, we need to have a talk about your how should I call it? Your logic skills. They need some work. You guys' sense of deduction is really, really questionable. Very no brain cells here. I would honestly be surprised if any of you had brain cells. Yeah. Something. Chat reflects the streamer. Yada yada yada. Okay, I get it. But come on, guys. Look at the popcorn in the kettle. Yeah, doing a TED talk. Yeah, I'm doing a TED talk about the VTuber industry. No. That would be a pretty interesting TED talk, but I think I would get booed off the stage, to be honest. Can you imagine all the normie businessmen like looking at me, an anime girl, and being like, "Hey guys, the anime industry, am I right?" They'd be like, "Where's the stonks? Where's the synergy? Where's the stonks? Where's the teamwork? Where's the framework? Where is, you know, business talk? Where's the corporate?" Stonks! VTuber stonks! Not sure how to do this, but you say that, but imagine they actually like it and the business booms. Yeah, I think the business is already booming though. It's already doing pretty well. Whoa. This perspective is kind of awkward. This maybe. Kind of hard. It's okay. Just do your best. There is no cat girls here. I'm a dragon. When in doubt, say now. If you see this graph, if you take a look at this graph, you'll see that VTuber stonks has risen 87% in the last quarter. Oh, I'm a cat. Okay, fine. You win this one. You win this one, weebs. You got me this time, simps. Defeated. No! I will never be defeated. Is that a banned word on Twitch? Oh, wait. I pressed the wrong button. Is it like Ara Ara is not actually banned? Maybe just don't report me. How about that? I've already done a lot of questionable things this stream. Also, I'm pretty sure I've said it before, like a lot, on Twitch. Oh, it's like RR. Okay, right, yeah. So it's not actually real. Too late, I told the police. Shit. Damn it. I've been found. Excuse me. Twitlonger started crashing Reiny coin. No, my stonks. My Reiny coin stonks. Kind of got sidetracked off the conversation here. What was I talking about? My jobs? Oh yeah, I went traveling for a bit and then I got another job. I worked reception for a while at like a car dealership. Not car dealership, like a car repair place. And like, again, the people were absolute trash, but it was always like, I don't want to like stereotype certain car owners. So I'll just say this. There was one like type of person who always owned this particular car, and they would always be the kind of people who would give me the most trouble. That's all I'll say. If I saw someone coming in driving this particular car, I would always be like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have a bad day. I'm not going to tell you what kind of car it was, but it was like scarily accurate how, like, you know, every time someone would come in driving this car, they would always be absolutely awful to me. Like, really weirdly accurate. So, just saying, if you're a car driver, be nice to your car repair place, because they probably are judging you before you even step in the door. What else? Oh yeah, also like the guys, like the people working there, like some of them were super nice, but like it was like a family business, so like the owner was like the father and the manager was like the son, and he was like my manager. And it was like, okay, whatever. But like, I don't know. Again, they would do like weird things. Like, they would always argue like publicly in front of everyone. And that was super awkward to deal with when customers were in the office. Like they would have full-blown like family arguments. I was like, oh, okay. Also, the owner used to like date the accountant, so, but like the accountant still worked there and there was still like lots of animosity between them. So like the owner and the accountant would have lots of arguments about like their past relationship and stuff. It was really weird. What else? Oh yeah, and then like the owner would like say like really racist things sometimes. And I would be like, oh, you can't say that. That is not okay to say. And he would be like, oh no, it's okay, it's just a joke. And I was like, oh! Yikes! Oh no! Yeah, so that was super awkward and weird too. I was kind of glad to be out of there as well. That was when I quit and then I got another job and I became an investment manager. So I trained as an investment manager for a while at like an investments firm. It started off pretty fun. Again, it was super good and fun and I learned a lot. And then COVID hit and we all had to work from home. And it was from that point that like my colleagues who were previously like nice to me in the office started like going behind my back to my manager and complaining about me. And I would be like, where was all this when we were in the office? Where did suddenly all these issues come from? I wonder if I'm the problem, you know? Am I the problem? I mean, a lot of people seem to complain about me after a while. Am I a bad employee? I don't think I'm a bad employee. Maybe I just don't recognize it yet. I think I might be the problem. Anyway. Then I left the company because like everyone started being mean to me behind my back, so. And now I'm at my current job, which is also I'm not really enjoying. To be fair, it's something different. Like it's something that I've never done before. And it's not even like the job I interviewed for. I interviewed for a different job. And like they were just like, oh, we actually have this other job available. Would you be interested in going for it? We think it could be quite interesting for you. And I was just like, you know what? Fine, sure. Sir, if you think this pose is a problem, then I think you're the problem. She's just crouching down. If you think this is a problem, then I believe you are the problem. There we go. So yeah, I think I'm probably gonna find a new job soon. I would really like to do creative stuff full-time, but I just can't right now because I need to pay for my house. So I'm gonna need to look for another 9 to 5. But them's the breaks when you're an adult, doing adult things. There we go. I really like Pina's like wedge shoes. I think they're really interesting. Like that. There we go. Oh. Yeah. Do they connect like that? No, they connect like this. Nice. We need a house anyway. I do. I need a house to live in. Please give me a house to live in. Man, I'd like to have like a VTuber house and like live with other VTubers. That would be super fun, like a content house. Maybe I could just go live with Shizu. Hey Shizu, do you want to live together? What if I go to your house this weekend and then just never leave? She'd be fed up with me real quick. That's cool. Boy, all this time and we've only like not even finished one character. I need to go to bed. What a gate crasher. That's what I do. I love gate crashing. Would Shizu purify you or would you corrupt Shizu? Shizu is already corrupt. I don't think you guys realize. Shizu is actually already corrupt. Not to break your immersion or anything, but She's actually, since meeting her, I feel like she has become less say-so than when I first met her. Maybe because I just know more about her now. But I feel like when I met Shizu, I was like, oh, she's super say-so. But now I'm like, huh. I know too much. I know too much now. Yeah, I was like, she's a super say-so, you know, she's you know, she doesn't swear, she doesn't drink, she doesn't say lewd things. I learned about her unsay-soness. I did, yeah, that's it. I mean, she's still way, in comparison, she's way more say-so than I am, but I just remember being like, oh, you are not as say-so as I thought you were. Compared to me, she's an angel. This means you haven't seen much of her stuff, I guess. I guess so. I guess it just means I'm a fake fan, huh? Or a fake friend? Ooh, even worse. It's gonna be super nice to hang out with her again though, man. It's been so long. I think this might be too much hip. Never too much hip? That's what I said. I think it's fine for now. If it's too much hip, I can always add more skirt to hide it. But Pina's skirt is actually kind of short. Like I'd never like really closely looked at her like full model because you know whenever VTuber is streaming, you only really ever see the top half of the body. So everything from like the waist under was a mystery to me until like I started really looking at Pina's reference image and I was like, damn, Pina's skirt like really short. And also I didn't realize she wears suspenders with stockings and that's really hot. That's super hot. Golden ratio hip to skirt, yeah. Yep, there it is. That's what I want. There we go. Nice. Absolute territory. Pina is a cutie. Pina is very cute. Does she have the suspenders going up the back too? Oh, she does! Oh, nice. So I can put them at the back here. Like this. Where's the back of her leg? Kind of like... That's kind of like the center line there, I think. So... Here. And then when you... Hang on. When you wear suspenders and you crouch down... Let me think. If I'm wearing suspenders, I know when I sit down they come loose. But if I crouch down at the back, I guess the back becomes tight and the front becomes loose. I think that's how that's gonna work. Like this, I think. Keep it tight to the skin. Pull taut, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, I think that's probably, because at the front it would kind of buckle a bit. But the back, it would probably be kind of taut. Hi, Rude Panda, welcome. How's it going? Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Kind of want to make the button a little bit bigger, but that's nice. That's real nice. Sorry, Pina. I'm sure she'll love it anyway. Yeah, get bigger. No. Ah! Jesse, thank you for gifting a sub to Rui Panda. That reminds me, I need to upload some new emotes. A Discord member, Thomas, very kindly commissioned an artist to make some extra emotes for us, and the artist has given us permission to use them on Twitch and YouTube, so I'll get those uploaded soon and we can enjoy some nice new emotes. Sasuga Thomas, Sasuga. They're really cool emotes. They're in the Discord already, so if you want to join the Discord, they're super cute. I like them. How am I gonna do this here? Like this? Well, I made it shorter here now, so this is tricky. Tricky. I'll have to who made them again? Let me get you the credit because they asked to be credited. Here they are. Maria Paradisia on Twitter made them, so I'll have proper credit put down below when I actually upload them. But yeah, they're super cute. I really like them. Hi, Cozy, welcome. I'm confused how this back coat goes. Maria Paradisi, isn't she a Vtuber? Well, I actually don't know her, so news to me. Ah, thanks, Tech. They were playing Duolingo last time. I guess they are a streamer. Like this, and then what's that? No, that ain't it either. That ain't it, Chief. How does it go? This, that ain't it either. How do I do this coat at the back here? Maybe I just don't. Maybe I just don't and hide it behind like a sparkle or something. She does drawing streams. Oh, nice, amazing. I should check her out sometime. But yeah, Thomas commissioned her for some extra emotes, so I'll upload those soon and we can use those and have fun with those. I really like them. There's some really funny ones. My favorite one is the money throwing one. I have like sunglasses and I like throw money. And there's also one of like me sitting on the toilet because it's kind of a meme on my Discord server that like if I'm talking on Twitter on Discord on a weekday, it usually means that I'm actually hiding in the bathroom at my office. Toilet Reiny, yeah. So everyone's like, oh, here's Reiny again. She's probably hiding in the toilet again. It's like, yeah, you're not wrong, but also you don't have to mention it. It's midnight. Don't you need to get some sleep? Yeah, I do. Now that you mention it. I just got one more leg to do though, so I'm just gonna finish this one leg and then I'm gonna call it a night. Just one more leg. One more leg, she says. One more leg. One more leg. One more leg. One more leg. What do we want? One more leg. When do we want it? Now. Leg, 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 leg. Woo! Leg. Don't skip leg day. No, do not skip leg day, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Pina always wears heels. I don't think you realize this because like you never see her full body, but Pina does wear heels. She has quite high heels actually. Pina does wear quite high heels. Yeah, it is heels. They're like wedge heels. You just never realize it because you only see the top half of her. I don't like this perspective here. Something's not right. What am I missing here? Maybe I'll fix it later. Pina's smaller than we think. Pina's taller than you think. Pina leg, Pina leg, Pina leg. My religion is Pina leg. Pina leg! Ooh, ooh. There we go. How does one join this religion? You just need to subscribe to Peanut Penguin. Peanut legs so good. Just be ready for the bioreactor. Yeah, you might end up as bioreactor fuel, but that is honestly, that is the biggest honor that you can have as a pen pal. To be fed to the bioreactor for, you know, to power our Lord and Savior Pena's starship or whatever it was, space watership submarine. What's the name of a spaceship that goes underwater? A submarine. The bioreactor became a cult. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Alright, let me think about this logically. To be honest, I think that this is fine. I think maybe what might be good another day is if I move her knee slightly towards the other one a bit and do like adjust the stance slightly, or maybe adjust the stance of this leg slightly, because I think the problem is here. Perhaps. Let me check. Yeah, the problem is here. My foot placement isn't quite right. And the leg as well, actually. Let me quickly do a little ugly adjustment and take a look. I might not keep it. Like there. And then the foot about there. Let me take a look at that and see. That's a bit of a better stance, I think. Let me check the rotation of the ankle. I think also the rotation of the ankle needs adjusting. Maybe like... If I move it more towards the front, then I might fix it. That's better. That's better. That's better. Let me fix my lines a bit and then we'll call it a day. Here we go. I think I need to finish the thigh here now. Yeah, I think so. To do a little squish here. My favorite part, doing the squish of the thigh. Watch this. Wait. And then, wait. That's nice. That bit. That bit right there. Nice. Chef kiss. Mwah. Beautiful. And then the button on the suspenders. There we go. There we go. Alright, let me see. That ain't it. That ain't it. Where am I at on the 3D model? The thing is, 3D model isn't very accurate. It's all the way here. Should I do it all the way here, maybe? Okay, no, that's good, I think. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Anatomy! Do not know how to do. And then I need to maybe bring the suspenders down here a bit. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the one. That's the one. Right. Let me do the good bit again. Excellent taste, I know. Thank you very much. There we go. Hey. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now that I think about it, should this come round a little bit? Yeah, it should. Okay. And then finally, the pièce de résistance. Wait. The angle's wrong. The angle is wrong! The angle. Ah. That's it. That's it. That's it. We're there. We are there. I'll probably look back on this tomorrow and be like, what the fuck is this? You die! Okay. Nice. Alright, so we finished 1 out of 4. I wish I didn't start all over again now, but it's gonna be nicer when it's all done, I think. Plus we fixed a lot of stuff too, so I'm happy with that. Okay. Who messaged me? Oh, Rion. Good night. Okay. That's it for today. We did not get very far, but you guys got to see some sketches that I never finished, so that's pretty fun. You guys got to see some stuff that never actually got done, so hope you had fun with that. Thanks for the chill stream. We didn't get derailed for once. Apex time? No, bedtime. Had a nice Zatsu too. Yeah, you guys learned a lot about me. And about how I seem to be the problem when it comes to employment. Maybe I'm just not cut out for the 9 to 5. Anyway. Okay. Let me head on over to my Just Chatting stream. We can wrap this up, okay? Wait. Alright. Alright. BGM? BGM どこ? BGM どこ? BGM どこ? ここ. There it is. Okie dokie, we're done. We're all done. I go to bed now. Right! that's all for today. I hope you had fun. I sure did. I'll probably do some more off stream because I have a lot to finish before this is due, so I'm gonna take a moment, I think. Make this a regular fixture? What, we do art every week? I mean, sure, why not? I have to finish my commissions somehow. Art Mondays? Maybe not every Monday, but certainly at least once a week. Anywho, please follow me on Twitter. If you have any clips or any memes, please use this hashtag here. If you have any art, please use this hashtag here. I'll put it on my wall. If you enjoyed this stream, please drop me a follow. There's 2 people on this channel. There's me and my sister Ojiki-chan. Sorry, Tech, I don't have that command set up. Oh no! Oh no! Hi! Marina Rios, thank you for the raid! Arigato! Oh, we're just at the end, I'm afraid. Don't tell us you're about to close the stream. I am sorry. Okay, wait, before you go then, let me show you what I've been working on. How about that? Let me show you what I've been working on. Here. This is what we were working on today. I was working on a commission for... oh, it became small. Working on a commission for my friends over at Prism Project to celebrate the anniversary of Gen 3 coming up. So this is what we did today. If you guys don't know them, please check them out on Twitter. Here's Pina, here's Nia, here's Yurin, here's Shiki. Shiki, my love. Mwah. Mwah. I'm so sorry. Yeah, don't tell any of the girls that I'm working on this, but I do have permission to be working on this on stream. So yeah, that's what we did today. I also painted a fence, so there's that. I guess I have to stream for another hour. I can't stream for another hour. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's all the sketch lines and shit. There we go. That's kind of what it'll look like. Secrets. So yeah, sorry. That's what we were working on today. If you guys want to check out the VOD, I also showed off some of my other art earlier, so anyway, hi, I'm Reiny. Nice to meet you. I am a British Android VTuber. I share this channel with my sister Ojiki-chan. She is a Japanese VTuber, but she can also speak English. So if you catch her streaming, then be sure to say hi. I speak English, but I also speak some Japanese as well. So either is okay. I like to do art streams. And I also like to play games sometimes. I'm also quite active over on YouTube. If you want to check out the link down below and consider subscribing over on YouTube. I used to do a lot more streams over there, but then the bot raids started happening, so I started coming more over here on Twitch. So maybe at some point we'll head back to YouTube, but maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. I like your model, thank you! Do you want to see some more? You want the full tour? Do you? Do you? We got time. You know you do. Sure! Neko doko. There is no Neko here, I'm a dragon. Yes, by the way, I'm a dragon. Don't listen to my chat. They don't know anything, they are liars. What were you just doing, Marina? What did you play? Were you doing just chatting? Were you doing art earlier as well? Anyway. Yeah, let me give you the full tour. Ta-da! Ta-da! Tried to play Isaac, but it crashed your stream, so you thought it's a karaoke. You've done Isaac crashed your stream? Wow, you must have been gaming hard. But karaoke is nice. I haven't done karaoke on Twitch yet, have I? I've only done it on YouTube. Check out this drip though. Ooh. Ooh. I don't think I have all my credits down below yet. I still need to properly set up my panels. I've not been doing Twitch very long. You didn't get past the menu? I shouldn't laugh, but that's kind of funny. Oh, da-da, da-da. The 5-pack. No, don't look. What the hand doing? Can we get a free Neko just for the raiders? No, you're gonna pay for that. I'm gonna make you pay for it. You know damn well you're gonna pay for it. You know damn well you're gonna pay for the Neko. What, you think I'm just gonna give you that for free? No. I do have a Neko model that you can redeem for some points, yes. But I am a dragon, I swear. I'm not a Neko. Let me see if... Oh, I've got a few friends streaming today that we could go raid. Oh, we could go raid Yuri this. She's great. I haven't spoken to her in a while either. She's playing Stardew Valley. Oh, I love Stardew Valley. Oh, Bao is streaming too. We raided Bao recently though, so let's do Yuri, maybe. Small Nya for 5k points. Aw, too bad. You're not gonna redeem it? That's too bad. The poor raiders. I guess they're just gonna have to believe me when I say that I'm a dragon and not a Neko. That's too bad. Too bad. Is Merp streaming? We could do Merp. Do I not have Merp followed? I should do. Let me see. Merp. Oh. Merp. Ferroni. Oh, Merp is streaming. Yeah, we could follow Merp. Yeah, let's raid Merp. Oh, Merp is using his Derperoni model, the Scuff Merp. I love the Scuff Merp. Okay, yeah, we'll raid Merp then. Remembered Merp but not following. That's because it was gifted to me, because Merp said that he had new emotes. So I wanted the tentacle slap emote, you know. Anyway, before we go, I'd just like to remind you the next stream will be on Wednesday. Wednesday we are playing Wednesday we're back here on Twitch. The community, my crew, has made a quiz about how well I know them. So I'm gonna take this quiz. If I pass, I get a free skeb paid for by my community. If I fail, I have to eat my least favorite food in the world. The food that I hate the most, raisins. So I hope I don't lose, because I really don't want to eat raisins. Said who's the skep? Thomas said that you guys are gonna pay for a skep for me. I hate raisins, so I hope I don't lose because I don't want to eat raisins. And Friday I will be heading over to my friend Shizuko-chan's house. But in the afternoon before that, we will be doing an... Thursday, sorry. Thursday, we'll be back on YouTube. I'm going to be doing an ASMR stream. We're going to be learning Indonesian again, but quietly, in ASMR style. You know? Selamat malam. But I'll bust out the 3DO again. It's been a while since I bust out the ASMR microphone, so if you wanna chill with me on Thursday, then you can. And then Friday I'll be doing an unarchived karaoke again on YouTube. It won't be archived, obviously, because it's unarchived. So if you don't want to miss it, then check out YouTube on Friday. And then in the evening, I will be heading over to Shizuko's house, and we are going to be having an off-collab weekend. So we're going to be having a hot wings challenge. We're going to be doing a cooking stream. It's gonna be complete chaos, and I guarantee Shizuko's new kitchen is gonna get burnt down. So, jeez. Anyway, that's it. Please follow me on Twitter and stuff. We're gonna raid Merp now, so everybody hold tight. And yeah, thanks so much for coming. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Kyomo arigato ne. Thanks so much for coming. Good. Bye. Wait, let me set up the raid. Wait. Merperoni art. Set it up. Alright, otsukaresama! Thank you, Marina, for the raid, and I hope you guys will also stick around next time. Mata ne! Bye bye! Poi! I forgot to do the raid message again, so just do Reiny raid or something. Do whatever you want. Tentacle raid? Let's do tentacle raid. Should we do a tentacle raid? Tentacle raid! Okay, here we go. Off we go. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!